Okay, so here we are. Excuse me, back again. We have a hardcover book here. Listen to that. The cover is made out of, I think it's masonite. It has a curved spine, and it's about not quite 3 inches. Pretty honkin' huge. It has a gold stencil detail with some black little bits for highlighting on it. On the front, I have reproduced this from Nick the Booksmith and added a little jewel for his eye. I painted the covers with a special blend that I created. I added these on the corners, these little cornery things there. I put some gauzy stuff, on the spine, and you can see that it has quite a few signatures hand bound in. I don't know if you can see it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 signatures. And you know that the signatures refer to the group of pages. So when you open it up, the inside of the front cover has this piece on it, and I don't remember who that paper is by. But these are also by Nick the Booksmith, and I have pulled them off her Etsy site, printed them myself, and then in this one I sewed it on a piece of 12 by 12 paper I cut down. And I created these and tucked them in here. And like I said, I sewed this in here after I created a pocket on this side with a little bit of stencil detailing. I tucked something in the pocket, and I also got a hold of some kind of encyclopedias for the home person, and I thought that it was pretty cool. So, oops, a little bit of behind the scenes problems here. I also added some appliance repair schematics in case you need that. I dyed these papers myself using a mixture of tea, avocado skins, onion skins, all kinds of stuff. And then some of the things I have printed off of Etsy or some free sites. I've used old lined paper and just old inexpensive copy paper. I've taken apart old books, as I said before, and added some other extra bits. This is also, see, a little tuck spot here. Then there's another piece of folded paper. I put a little tab up here. Put a little thing there that I printed off. You can kind of see a little bit of the spine in there. In this case, it's a fabric with sort of like a brownish colored ticking on it. The spine is built with a layer of fabric over some other really sturdy things, so it's not going to fall apart on you. There's a lot of pockets in this one. And, you could put whatever you want to in there. In this case, I put a postcard I created in there. But you could put stickers in there. You could put receipts in there, pictures, notes, all kinds of stuff. I also gutted an old typing notebook if you need to learn how to type. Back in the day, not everybody grew up knowing how to keyboard. There was an old math book that I got called Calculus Refreshers for Technical Men. Never says what the technical women need to do. I guess they didn't have any back in the day. That was copyrighted in 1934. But I also put some tea-stained ledger pages in there. Like I said, I like them because they look really old and they sound cool. This book has a total of probably 180 pages. Another empty pocket here and a tab at the top. Again, you can see a little bit of the spine. Another really sturdy piece of paper, something I printed and secured on there. There are some things that fold out and have things tucked into it and secured by way of a paper clip. And this is just some old music from the 40s, I think it was. Yeah, but there's a lot of blank pages for writing things on, a lot of stuff to just go through and look at. Really, the sky's the limit as far as what happens with this. It's just kind of something that you can decide for yourself what you want to do about it. This again is from Nick the Booksmith. And I've created this book using a class that I got on Teachable. from Nick the Booksmith. She offers a number of classes on there, and you could certainly do a lot worse with your spare time than take some classes from her. She's very responsive to people taking those classes and quite helpful. Cute little pocket here and some gauze, some more stuff. Another little tabby thing there. And this is kind of cool. It's a piece of clear paper. Isn't that sound? And I put it strategically located over a stained glass paper piece. I just thought it looked really cool. And then in addition, I stenciled it so it would be able to stand on its own. But yeah, so some of the pages are sideways as far as lines go, if you're conventional. I'm not, so it didn't bother me. I tucked a couple of things in there that you wouldn't expect to see. A bunch of writing pages, some more math, some things to read, some dictionary. This is a cash envelope, and no, there's not any cash in there, I'm sorry. Here's another piece of translucent paper. This is again created by Nick the Booksmith, excuse me. I like it because it's kind of creepy looking with those. This is from a book about the solar system. Some more dictionary page. And see, you can kind of get this effect sometime, but just by the way that you dye things. Another little tuck spot there. Another pocket with some things tucked into it. I've done a little bit of stamping in here too, just because I think it adds some interest. I added another couple of, they're called artist trading cards, I think. But I thought that they're kind of cool. They're, you know, body parts. Something in there. I'm not going to tell you. You have to buy the book, find out for yourself. There's another postcard. It's kind of got some cool elements on it, and it's hiding a conductor stamp. Oh, sorry, you can't see that, can you? See? Kind of cool. And this paper clip is embellished with a couple of little beads. I always try to remember to put a little booklet in my books that I make, just so you have something to take out, put in your pocket, and take with you when you go places, and this is no different. A couple of pieces of calligraphy paper in here. And yeah, so now here we are at the end, where you'll find my stamp and an ex libris that's in a kit that I bought from Nick the Booksmith, and the back of the book. You see it has kind of a sort of like a fake wood grain thing going on. I wanted to make it look really old, and I think that I succeeded. Let me know if you like it or not in the comments. And if you're really interested, most people know how to get a hold of me. You can reach out through Facebook Messenger if you're interested in purchasing this for that special someone for Christmas, okay? And in the meantime, it's been me, Lila G. Ma Rides. Thanks for coming along while I show you something interesting. See you next time. GoPro, stop recording.